Meteorologist Jeremy Baker here. Was waiting for a few more viewers to come on here. I see 37. It's usually a lot higher. Hey Nate, how are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking to somebody on that.
No, there's some people watching. I'm just waiting for more people to watch or to come on. Usually the number's a little higher.
For the audience?
Yeah, and the 33 that are watching are like, why isn't he talking about weather? He should be talking. Why is he talking to someone behind the camera?
Hey everybody.
Nate, our new sports guy's behind the camera here. You want to pop in and say hi? I'm not wearing a mask though.
Sound good.
See, you'll be up there. Here, why don't you start the weather? Nate's gonna do it. We're gonna see
Today's
how
allergy report.
Ooh, perfect.
Presented by.
It's not sponsored.
So
though.
it's not sponsored. So
No.
put your applications in. It's gonna be light on the mold front. Looking at 230. Whether that's meters, centimeters, grams.
It's just the count.
The count. What's the count? 230.
There we go. You
Batter
did
up.
well. Thank you, Nate.
We'll see you in a couple minutes.
You know, it's funny. I should know what that number actually means. It's got to be a number of particles in a certain in a certain box. Yeah, 230 particles. Yes, John Montague. Hot and dry. Yeah, you got it. You don't have to watch anymore. It's been the same for a while. It's going to be the same this week. All right, let's get right to it. Mold. It's light. The count. Whatever that is. It's 230. It's a number of particles in a certain area. I'll look that up. You know what? And I'm going to tell you tonight at 10 o'clock. As long as I don't have any more coughing fits. I ended up getting COVID about a month ago. Ever since then, I've had these weird coughing fits, and I've got this sore throat that won't go away. Frustrating. Alicia's in Seattle. Tomorrow. Jealous. I don't know the forecast for there, but I no doubt it's going to be cooler than here. Excuse me. All right, let's get right to the aquifer. Aquifer. It's at 634.8, so it lost about 3/4 of a foot in the last 24 hours. Not surprised to see that go down. It's been doing that most the last couple of months. All right, and I hope everyone's having a good evening. The long-range temperature outlook. This is just beyond the 7-day forecast. The 8 to 14-day temperature outlook calling for well above average temperatures. And also below average rainfall for about half of Texas. Right now it's at San Antonio average or normal rainfall. We'll have to see what actually happens, but the way the summer's been, of course, this is pretty much the way we think it's going to go. And that's not good news for the drought, which continues to be exceptional, which is the worst category in the drought meter there for most of south central Texas. If it's not exceptional, it's extreme. The exceptional, though, all the way from pretty close to Victoria, back westward towards Uvalde, Hondo, and also just south of Del Rio towards Rio Grande, and up northward covering most of the whole country. And unfortunately, that'll likely expand over the next week or so with little to no rain in the forecast. Right now, is it seriously still 95? Whoa, 95 degrees. You know, I was just outside about an hour ago when the sun was still up, and I thought, there's no way it can still be in the mid-90s. It's not that bad. 95. as of the 9 o'clock hour. Unbelievable. South-southeast winds are at 14, so we have a breeze out there as well. And the dew point at 59, humidity at 30%, so it's a dry night, so it's pleasant. That's probably why it didn't feel as hot out there as the actual air temperature. And we're still seeing close to the triple digits for Cotulla and Pearsall. Both are at 98 at this hour. Wow. 85 for George West and Beeville, so cooler toward the coast. That's where you have to go for cooler air. Or the hill country. Rock Springs at 86, Kerrville 88, Fredericksburg at 90, Del Rio still coming in at 96, Uvalde 92, Hondo at 95. And we do have a heat advisory still in effect. This is mainly for tomorrow afternoon and evening. Heat indices expected to approach 108 or exceed that at times with a high temperature of 103 tomorrow. So everyone's under that heat advisory just north of Boston up towards Dallas, an excessive heat warning. No warning for us though, just the advisory. All right, here's the radar. Nothing going on there on the radar. We are dry as a bone, and you're going to see the wider view where you have that light brown color, or it's almost yellowish, I guess, or orange. That's the driest of the air, and that's coming down here from the north. And, you know, we're still kind of on that mix of the orangey, black, gray color. That's very dry air. Where you see the blow-ups over the western coast of Mexico, that's where you have more of the moisture. And we have high pressure, and it's just keeping all of Texas dry, mostly cloud-free, and it's just going to sit there for the next week or two and just continue to bake us and bring us the sunshine and no rainfall, and it's just not going to budge. And you can see here on the banner, heat is definitely here to stay. Moved in weeks ago. We had a few days of a break and a little rain, but it's back to the way it was. This is the hour-by-hour forecast. The clock in the corner will start you out at 7:45 tomorrow morning. So as you head off to work, and the kids, well, I don't know what the kids are doing for the summer, probably sleeping in, but we'll have mostly clear skies. Temperature starting out in about the mid to upper 70s tomorrow morning. So it'll be a warm start to the day. And as we head into the afternoon, we'll have more sunshine. And notice we'll stop the clock at 4:55 in the afternoon. Most areas seeing over 100 degrees. Hill country, high temperatures likely right around 100. So it's going to be hot everywhere across the board tomorrow. San Antonio, like I said, 103 tomorrow. Then as we head to Wednesday morning, may see a few more clouds according to this future forecast model, but for the most part, I'm thinking mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. Wednesday morning as well, temperatures in the 70s Wednesday morning too. And then as we head into the afternoon, really just the same thing. It's going to be the same thing every day. Temperatures heating up into the lower to middle 100s. You can see the hill country. It looks like it's going to try to warm up more according to this model. Whether it's 102, 3, or 4. It's all pretty unreasonable, if you ask me, especially for this time of year when the average high is 95. And we're going to hit that, well, you'll see in a second. So for tonight, man, this throat is driving me nuts. Mostly clear skies, an overnight low temperature of 77, so it's going to be a warm overnight tonight. Might need to run that AC tonight. I know I will. I have to sleep colder than that, definitely. South winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunrise tomorrow at 6:46 in the morning. And then as we head into tomorrow, starting out in the 70s, by noon, that's when we'll hit the average high for this time of year. Average high is 95. We'll be at that by noon. And there's that high of 103 degrees. Unbelievable. This summer is just incredibly hot. And there's more of it every day. I mean, it's really just the same thing. Just record the weathercast tonight and watch it again tomorrow. It's going to be the same thing. 103 for a high tomorrow. Starting out Wednesday morning at 78. 102 for a high, a little breezy also. Thursday, a high of 103, so hot stuff. And then just put it at 102 for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and also Monday. So, and starting out at 77 each day in the morning to go along with that as well. And notice there is no rainfall in that 7-day forecast. And it looks like beyond that, it's just going to stay that way too. Lack of rainfall, no lack of heat. So do your best to stay inside, stay in the air conditioning if you can. If you must be outside, of course, stay in the shade. Drink your plenty of water out there. Even if you think you're drinking too much water, just keep drinking water. My friend Susan keeps texting me over and over. I told her I was doing this Facebook Live thing and to wait 10 minutes. Anyway, and there's another one. She just sent me 4 text messages within less than 30 seconds. Drives me nuts when people do that. Get it all out in one text message, then hit send. Not one line send, one line send, one line send. It's a pet peeve, obviously. Okay, back to weather. It's going to be hot. It's going to be dry. I'll have more on your weather tonight. I'm going to tell you more about how it's going to be hot and dry on Ken's 5 News at 10. I'm going to figure out exactly what that number means for that pollen count. got to be particles in a certain area, and that's how they come up with the number. All right, hopefully see you at 10. If not, have a great rest of your night, guys. Bye-bye. Here's some really nice, pleasant music to listen to.